Shut up and sit down.
John Maxwell is a professional coach in business leadership and general well-being. He has gained substantial knowledge in both of these areas through his own personal experiences and by analysing the combined experiences of numerous Fortune 500 CEOs and the like. Fusing all their experiences together, he has identified areas and concepts to formulate his theories on leadership. He also has spent much of his time marketing his many publications and supporting his followers with monthly mentoring on their life journey to success. In short, an all-round motivational speaker for business executives. John has a background as an evangelical Christian preacher who has run many for and not-for-profit organisations. His experience spans many decades and has had the opportunity to lead hundreds of people. His self-taught background is very different from my own classical MBA training, and this translates to a very unique perspective on leadership based on his many personal anecdotes and without the academic pressures of staying within the herd. The book itself is quite small, and with a total of 158 pages, it can be considered pocket size. And as anything you read, 50% is valuable and 50% is useless, and you need to decipher which is what. With John's evangelical background, his book leans heavily on rhyming cliches and pedantic lists of rules, which he uses to describe the ideas he's trying to convey. For example, his advice to leaders is to listen, learn, then lead. One of the first things I was looking for when reading John's book was a definition of just what he thought leadership meant. Early on, he separates leaders into two groups, those who focus on climbing the corporate ladder and those who act as connectors between people. Then later in his book, he describes leadership as people who go first, stand out, take risks, and trying to take the ground. And finally, he states that leadership is meant to lift up others. In the end, I didn't understand just what he understood leadership to mean. My own personal view on leadership is being the person who can decipher the invisible map, realise where their team is, and figure out what needs to be done in order to get the team to where they want to be. As a leader, you need to be the one who breaks down the project into a series of tasks and allocate those tasks to the most appropriate person. There is no hard and fast rule on how to achieve this, and the reality is that people won't follow your plans unless they believe they're better off doing so. John's view on leadership seems to rely a lot on trial and error to bump and feel his way through to the final destination. I just wanted a better idea of just what John thought leadership meant. I think both John and I agree that there is no hard and fast rule to what makes a good leader. I think we both understand the importance of building trust with our team members and that you can only build trust with experiences. Also, we both acknowledge that leaders are there to help the team achieve its goals and not that the team is there for the personal benefits of the leader. Additionally, I think we both agree that one of the main tools in the leadership toolbox is to get the team members to focus on their core strengths. The goal of teamwork is to produce more than the sum of the individual members, and this can be achieved when they focus on their core strengths. An area where we disagree is the idea that team members should submit to their leaders. John believes that showing a willingness to accept advice is a great indicator of accountability. To me, no two situations are ever the same, and a deep understanding of the processes involved is required to make better decisions. You need to understand what are the important factors in order to separate one situation from another. Being a disciple of a pedantic list of rules just doesn't work. I do thank John for his book. I don't think that I've wasted my time in reading it, nor would I demand my money back. I just guess my academic background has moulded my thought processes into a system-orientated structure. John's methods of rhyming cliches and personal anecdotes just don't meld with my pre-existing ideas and beliefs. I hope that doesn't come across as being far too cynical of his theories, such that he'll want to track me down for further discussion. John is a person of overwhelming experiences and has developed his own unique style of leadership that many people will aspire to be. If that's you, then you probably find great value in his writings and newsletters. In a world full of many shades of grey, there is no black and white answer to what is the best method of leadership.